One of the real challenges of living in the binary world we're in today, you know, the one where either you're left, right, you're either a Democrat or Republican, you're either a conservative or a liberal, any one of those, it's easy to get caught up in a narrative or a side or one side of the issue or the other. And what happens is that when you do that and you look at things just from a binary point of view, and I'm not saying that there aren't times that things are either right or wrong or binary in their nature, but if you're looking at everything that way, it's a good chance that you're going to be manipulated by one side or the other of the argument. So the key we want to be doing as critical thinkers is taking a look at the situation overall to see if there's a third or a fourth or even a fifth choice. And things are not always as binary and clear cut as one may think, or the person posing the question, when they're doing that, they typically have an agenda or an outcome thereafter. So let me use an example. Let's say, for example, you're dealing with a trans activist and they want to push surgery. They want to push trans surgery on kids, or they want puberty blockers, or any number of things. They may say something like this to a parent who, let's say, is averse to it or is saying, look, I don't know if it's right for my kid. They'll say something like, would you rather have a living daughter than a dead son? So that seems like a pretty stark choice. No, for any parent or any compassionate human being. My choices are that unless I go along with this surgery or this plan or whatever this child wants to do, that they're going to kill themselves, and that's the ultimate outcome of it. And there's nothing in between. That would seem pretty stark choice. And I mean, any rational human being would, out of compassion, would say, okay, well, I guess I don't want them to kill themselves. However, is that the truth? Is that really the only choices? So the question you always want to do in the situation like that is, if I had somebody throw that out to me, I would simply go back with, are you telling me that's the only choice? That unless I go along with it, they will ultimately kill themselves? Are you telling me that every single person who's denied any kind of surgery or puberty blockers ultimately kills themselves? Seems kind of odd, no? Could there not be a third or a fourth choice? Could there not be a fact that 80-90% of the kids outgrow this and don't need the surgery or don't do the surgery, and they go back to just normal, whichever mode they were in? Is that an option? Could we not do therapy for a while? Who says that we have to do the surgery right away? So the challenge with those situations when you're presented that binary choice is to throw a question back to the questioner to elicit their motive and to look at how they're presenting it. Are they really slanting it? Are they really only wanting to leave you those choices because their goal is to ultimately manipulate you? Or is this someone who's genuine and true and they really want to have an engaged discussion, or they sincerely believe in it without the air or the taint of manipulation? So that's what you should be looking to do with all of those things. Again, like I said, it's so easy in our world of conflict to caught up with left, right, up, down, whatever. But if you can look at these situations and look for a third or a fourth choice, that is going to help you be a much better critical thinker. And that will help you not only make the right decisions for yourself and not be manipulated, but in certain times, if the person who's posing the situation to you or the questioning to you, if they're open-minded and sincere in their thoughts or their questioning, it may also help change their mind as well by giving them new information. Anyway, hopefully you found this useful. I do my best to bring you different ideas. I think the most important thing we can do is be critical thinkers in every situation. And that way we're not going to be manipulated, because that should be the goal of everyone, to be a free thinker in that capacity. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. You can also follow me on my Rumble, my Locals account. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Camera612, and I will see you next time.